Hello, everybody. This is Eris the Kerbal, and welcome back to episode 3 of Kerbal Space Program. So, we will be doing this one much like the other one. So, we're just going to go back into the sandbox save. Um, and today, I know I promised you guys radiators. However, um, there was a little glitch. So, right here we're actually going to I just want to make sure that this is the right save here, but also you'll see during this time lapse, um see, I said radiator module, and we I went through looking for the space station core so I could just see like where I was with size and all that. um Once again, sorry about all the ums and uhs and stuff, but we're just gonna, this is just a basic um, little radiator. I honestly don't know what I was thinking for like half of this. I've not necessarily had the best night, so just working on it, you know, and like just looking at it, I can already tell I should have realized instantly about the fuel tank in the front, and I don't realize it until until I actually check the solar module. So now I'm actually checking the action group, or it was, and as you can see, I noticed something different changed. I think that's a conflict in mods, but regardless, now we're going to get this thing into space. Using cheats, obviously, because I'm not going to use an expensive rocket every single time, and this is a sandbox, so I really, really don't care. Um, So here we are, just gonna cheat this thing into space, as said, and this is actually one of the smoother dockings you're gonna see this episode. I only have 3 dockings, because you can see those 2 solar panels, right? So they're working great, except for that apparently their key bindings were unbound sometime between the last episode and this episode. I think that might have been because of the Copernicus mod, but regardless, I didn't even realize it until I was like already pretty much there, because as you can see, this docking is going to take a little bit. I mean, all dockings do. But once I get there, I actually get there really, really quick. So, yeah, and you'll see me get very, very frustrated during the docking procedures, especially with the second um, solar panel thing that you'll see later, just because it is just getting frustrating. It can, um, but I did it, so, you know. Anyways, we're just gonna carefully go on in here. And I'm actually surprised just how well I got it in. Like on the, it wasn't the first try, but like I think it was the second try, maybe like the second pass, or possibly a third. Either way, it was much, much smoother than I thought it would have been. And I thought, here, oh, great, I'm going to get the stock, I can get the other radiator in, and you can't see, obviously, but I'm pressing 1, which is my action key for the solar panels, and I can't realize I don't realize what's happening. When I press 2, which is for the radiators, it's working, but then it's just the solar panels just won't work. And on top of that, I uh, had turned off infinite electricity, so by the time I realized, oh crap, I should probably turn on the solar panels, it was already too late. You're gonna see up here in the corner, SAS disengaged, not in the corner, in the middle. Um, by that point, I literally couldn't even do anything about the solar panels. So I reluctantly turned back, turned that back on, and I was thinking, well, I can keep it like this. Then I realized, but this is just going to be cause more problems in the future for me because it's great to be able to manually control your solar panels. That's wonderful. But if you have to let them out one by one by one, and there's 6 on each, so there's 12, you have to do that 12 times, then you're going to get tired of it very, very, very fast. So now I will be actually creating, or rather not creating, I will be revisiting the solar panel, the solar panels. For some reason, I don't know why it took me a while to find them. Probably just because I'm a bit of an idiot, even though they're literally right there. I like I just kept on scrolling by it because yeah, so I mean, kind of a bit of an idiot. So, but eventually I'll get it. Like, come on, come on, come on. Dear Lord, I'm an idiot, aren't I? Looking at this now, realizing just how stupid I was. I looked for this thing, I want to say for like, well, already over like a minute. And so that's fucking brilliant. I mean, I'm supposed to be, some sort of genius, and I can't even find a fucking solar panel module. Yeah, um, the, humanity's future, everybody. Can't find fucking solar panels. But finally, now I actually find them. And this is when I realized that it had to be Copernicus. Because everything here is normal, right? Until I go here to action groups. And then I realize they were completely gone. So they must have been combined with Copernicus or something. And then, so I did this, right? And then I did something which I'm kind of wondering why, but at the same time, it does kind of make sense. Um, I'm going to duplicate this as you're about to see. So as said, you're about to see this. I just sped this up by 500% because, I mean, it's literally just me being an idiot for like in 5 minutes. And then after I did that, I had to make sure that everything was perfect. And then I thought my one good idea to actually put something on it, to keep it stable on the launch pad. So then we are going to get on the launch pad. Um, Sorry for the long load times. Just something that happens with Kerbal Space Program. And then I'm just gonna be an idiot for a bit. And then finally, after like I want to say it was almost 30 seconds of just doing literally nothing, I actually decided we're gonna get this thing into space. And I'm going to probably start time lapse right about now. So while that looked like it was instant, um, it's literally been an hour since I recorded that last line. Um, Mostly because I had to speed up everything, but also because there is a lot of times where I had paused the game. Sometimes you just need to pause and focus, so I had to do that. And I got the oh here I had gotten the first one done relatively quickly. Now this, from this moment onwards, throughout the entire rest of the episode, we're literally working on just getting this one single solar modular on there because it just would not go on. No matter what I would do, it just would not go on correctly. And then when it would like just mess up. And occasionally you'll see like these really quick um, stops, but that's I mean nothing. So it's really the bigger, longer ones I actually had to take out, and it legitimately removed 30 minutes from the video. So yeah, it gets really, really difficult. Oh, and then eventually I got it on there, right? Well, actually, I'm getting ahead of myself. You'll see. Um, so it just kept on doing it, and it would always mess up like that. So that was really, really annoying. So, and occasionally I would literally just do what I call a hard reset. Well, not hard reset, more like a soft reset, but still, where I would just, like start over almost. And so see here, I was so close, and then I just lost it. Also, another big thing was I kept on losing the key bindings. I don't remember why, but yeah. So, it was just really, really difficult, and like I don't even remember how long it actually took me in that. It took me probably around a few hours to get it. Well, not a few hours, but like a good hour in of itself to get the both of these panels on. Probably a total of I want to say 30 minutes for just for this one single um cell, I guess you could call it almost. And so I tried this method for a bit, and it just would. I don't even remember how I accidentally switched to map mode, but yeah. And sorry, just a second. Yeah. So sorry. Sometimes I just don't know what else to say. Um, it was really really difficult because like then when I would be like when I would make corrections, right? Then I would overcorrect. So I would have to then try to overcorrect again. Oh, here I docked correctly, right? But then I didn't. But then finally I got it back on. Um, and so I'm gonna say thank you very, very much for watching. I think I'm doing like some final tiny little adjustments, but that will be all for this episode. So thank you for watching. This has been Eris the Carbon.